When I was 12 years old, I bought my first guitar, and I rode my first freight train. And I'm still doing the same thing. I'm still playing guitar, and I'm still riding these freight trains. You want to pick your car while the train's still rolling in case you do a quick crew change. A quick crew change would be like 5 minutes or less, and they could do that. And you've got to have your car by then or else you've missed it.
These days, Guitar Whitey is a bit more cautious about riding the rails. At 72, he tries not to hop freight trains while they're still moving.
I think we're on the clear now. I nearly was killed on my very first train ride. As it picked up speed, the plank started to vibrate like a springboard, throwing us up in the air, and all we had to do was hang on that one grab iron. And we could look down and see the ties and the rails, and she was going faster and faster. And all I could think of was, I shouldn't have got on this train. And if I lose my grip, I'm gonna die. And what will my mother think?
And it was evening, the sun was just setting. We sat down in the door, and I was swinging my legs, and Slim flashed my skins and said, "Hey, keep your feet down or you'll be jerked off by a switch and jerk you right off into eternity."
You go right on top of the freight car, and then you just have to be careful. If the train goes 60 or 70 miles an hour and hits the curve and you're walking, and your back's to the turn, you don't see it coming, that little tiny turn could throw you right off the train. A lot of people have been killed like that. They don't know.
It was 6 below zero when I ran away from home the first time. I can only imagine how my mother felt, you know.
I don't think I was 20 miles down the road riding in the blind of the car, you know, and it was cold and miserable. You know, I knew right then I made a mistake. But, you know, you're young and foolish, and you don't say you made mistakes. You don't go home crying. And, you know, you made your bed, stay in it.
Nearly every letter of the thousands we received from former road kids stressed the unforeseen miseries of freight riding.
I looked up to see the train enter a tunnel. The smoke overwhelmed me and I couldn't breathe. I panicked and crawled to the top of the boxcar. When I came to, the train had stopped at the water tank. I was violently sick, coughing up black coal smoke. I coughed it up for a year afterwards. Maurice Ayres.
Above us came this detective with a club. He moved down the ladder and swung at us to knock us off. He missed, but we felt the swish of his club. Then we saw his foot come down a rung lower. He wouldn't miss at this range. It was either jump off or be knocked off. The train was going faster and faster. We jumped. The night shook.